Mewtwo. I was watching her play today, and a lot of the things that held her back, it looked like she had abandoned. It looked like she was playing very, very solid. Like anything that you know her for. Well, like the main differences between you and her were that you were a very, very patient and reserved player, and campy or whatever you want to call it. She was much more willing to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
And it looks like, at least from the matches
I think it's
saw,
a lot more educated pressure here as well.
Yes, for sure.
So really understanding that even though she's going to be burning HP for these setups, she has going to be covering most of these options there to be able to keep herself safe as well.
Definitely, 100%. And I think that it's going to be and yeah, that's another thing, is she spends HP a lot. And I saw her playing, she was still spending HP, but she was
using it in the right situations.
In the right situations, and she didn't use it all the time. Like there were times where she's like, I don't need it here, and she didn't use it. And I think that's a very big, a crucial factor of like Shadow Mewtwo gameplay that she found, and that, I think that's going to make her very scary, along with other things. So again,
sure.
I just saw her playing, and she was playing super solid. And I'm really interested to see how she plays.
I know Wise was saying there too. Like part of the issue that he has with playing her is the fact that putting yourself in these situations where you really don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And Shadow Mewtwo able to create a lot of strong mix-up situations, and that's going to be... Oh, you got the conversion.
Got
nice.
the pickup. That was a very good pickup.
Yeah, that was very, very close to. So there's something I see Tyto doing a lot of, is doing these the Thunder setups.
Yeah.
And I see, like, already went down to half HP, but able to recover some here and set up here. Oh, that would have been huge for getting the HP back here.
Oh, and that just barely clipped her.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be
make a big difference. All right, just going to have to walk and block, do a bit of that, and...
Oh, yeah, with the attack buff, that's going to get it right away and close out the round.
And that's going to close the round. Tyto, I believe, lost one interaction.
Yeah.
She was at very low HP because when she lost that interaction, she had a lot of recoil to gain.
And it was unfortunate too, because if she had won that phase shift, it would have brought back so much.
Yeah, it would have brought back the HP.
She would have time.
Yes, exactly. And that is one of the risks with the style she plays. But one of the strengths is that her options are so strong, and she covers so much all the time. It's like it makes a lot of people uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. It makes them do things that they wouldn't normally want to do. They can't. They don't feel like they can play safe.
Definitely, it's definitely there's so many ways you can play this character.
Yeah.
And I think that you and Tyto both represent very clear, different but strong ways, and it's really interesting.
Absolutely. That's why I really enjoy watching her play. And she was saying the same thing for Rogeri as well.
Yeah. Which is a really cool thing.
They've got the high wall splat.
You can both super disagree, or you could both totally have different approaches. I don't know what disagree, but you can both have totally different approaches, but still totally respect and find interesting the other player's approach.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's always something to learn from that. Like we were talking about, it's always interesting to see how everyone else goes through it.
If you guys get tired, just let me know.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'll swap people. Whenever you just let me know. Okay?
Sure, sounds good. Yeah. All right, so pretty convincing game one here for Tyto.
Yeah. Tyto just, pretty in control of these matches, or of that game. Very, very strong. Very strong way for her to start her bracket.
Ooh, it's switching off the Decidueye.
Interesting. Now, I've heard, I don't know from experience, and I haven't heard from tons of sources, but I've heard that this can be, if not a bad matchup, a troublesome, annoying matchup.
It
is. Rising JY. I relate. I can relate.
Yeah, being a tall boy.
We're both the same height. Yeah. It's definitely frustrating to deal with.
Yeah.
But there we go. Gonna react to this.
Nice setup for the guaranteed grab there.
Yep.
50-50. Yep.
I'm gonna get the chip and keep them cornered.
Not holding the counter long enough there. Flamethrower getting that amazing field space and good delay on opting to pop the Miracle Eye.
Tyto noticing that Eagle is willing to to wake up with buttons. He's not afraid. Like if he thinks that he's right, he's just he'll wake up with a button. He'll wake up with a button he thinks is right, and she's taking notice of that and saying, you know what, fine. I'll just wait, or I'll do something that covers everything, or everything that I think he'll do.
And the Shadow Mewtwo pseudo perfect there as well.
Right.
Didn't lose a single interaction that round.
Yep. But she obviously didn't have full HP, but that's because her style revolves around spending HP. But but even still, she had most of her HP because she was winning so many field phases.
And still healing as well.
Yeah,
too.
she had used so much HP that round, and she was only down 80.
The Miracle Eye pillar. I mean, that's rough too, because that's a 50-50 right there before you pull it out.
Yeah, for sure. Tyto just
Dragonite is close enough. Yep,
very
gets
good.
the grab.
Very good knowledge. And she also hasn't bursted.
Yep.
She hasn't needed or use support.
Now you can't.
Lost her first interaction with the game.
Yeah.
And she has burst. Oh, was this a bait?
Good bait. Oh, did she? Yeah.
Oh,
no! She's
no! It was a big brain play, but
yeah. Just slightly off.
Your brain
the right
may be big, but my hitbox is bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting, going for the point blank arrows, but Tyto, you know, homing. Shadow Mewtwo homing. Slash Mewtwo homing.
Oh, walks into the pillar. That's unfortunate. That's going to...
Yep,
yeah,
that's going to be
confirm.
some damage, but it was the last hit of the pillar, so, you know,
yeah,
scaling like crazy. This is going to be like 10 damage, if even, maybe. So, Eagle Master definitely still in
tiny.
Oh, okay. Well, 30 damage. I was off by
tiny business here. Blow up the world, do 30 damage.
Interesting. So, okay, Eagle definitely wasn't confident there in his CA.
Yeah.
He CA'd the whole thing and then like backed off. So
yeah, being able to do the side Y into the shot into side wave there is really, really good. The moment anybody tries to counterattack or try and dash out, you can catch them with the level 3 blast. So
yeah, definitely. And